apologise about before. I just cut the episode short because I kept yawning. Of course, that was the first island. Oh, there's Monokuma. For some reason I thought I was on the first island.
Damn right.
Looks like it was him. Huh? Is this it? Shouldn't there be more people?
Damn it.
Stop it, you're making me depressed. You're making me depressed. So is it gonna happen again? The cruel conflict between Stella. But once we've ruined this, we can go back.
Right.
That Monokuma bastard said so, didn't he? He said this is the last class, but we've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way I could believe that so easily.
Of course not! You know, right? That's right!
Haven't realised it yet? I'm feeling up on the clear this island. Thinking like that is Monokuma's trap.
Huh?
I know what you're saying.
Got it?
There's no way Monokuma will end this here. He's planning something far worse. Stop trying to tease me! Damn right, stupid rabbits should just... Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair, huh? I have finally realised after losing my power... I have realised that cursing your powerlessness or your fate accomplishes nothing. The possibility might be small, but...
Huh?
What's her deal? I do not really know, but she seems different from before. Maybe she read a self-help book. But her eyes, she looks so determined. What can you tell just by looking at those burn eyes? Anyway, make sure you turn off Minimaru. It'd be annoying if you start talking during the time. Ah, fine. Somehow I understand what Monami is saying, I think. Anyway, let's get going to the last classroom. You're right, we need to fight as much as we can, no matter what hopeless truth awaits us in the end. And the escalator appears. Managed to kill someone like Nagito. Why am I constantly slipping up on that name? There's no way this is going to go smoothly. I mean, I still can't believe one of us was able to do that. Nagito was problematic in many ways, but he was also a valuable asset during the trials. Yeah, you're right. In fact, in the funhouse ordeal, we were completely dependent on him. But even if he's gone, the ones who survived need to stand and fight. We must fight. No Monokuma, the light of despair.
Well now.
Shut the hell up! Hey!
Yep.
Alright!
Now then. Viva killing!
This is the 5th class trial. According to Monokuma, this is also the last class trial. He said he believed in hope more than anything else. He said he was yearning for a powerful hope that could overcome any despair. He said he would even help despair just to prove that hope would never lose in despair. And he said he'd become a stepping stone for hope. His way of thinking was completely screwed up, but there was also time to save us too. Someone like him was killed. That was the end of him. And I have no idea at all who did it, but... So, this function intro filling with host has begun. Yes, I would like to say thank you. Set skills, now gone.
If you vote correct, I'll punish. Oh my, Monami, you've ascended. Just the... One more. Jeez. This will. It's useless. Please, you're right. Now's not the time. The victim this time is not. Who in the world?
If he was killed for trying to that traitor is obviously the...
No, that might...
Huh?
Don't say something so stupid!
Now...
Okay.
The killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito. No, that's wrong.
Incorrect. I'm afraid.
But Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape. If he was being tortured for information...
I'm prepared. I just trapped stupid Hajime. Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped, you'd obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
If you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the team got information about the bomb's location.
I fucked up.
Crap! Pay attention, this is how... First, the killer tortured and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him, they duct-taped his mouth shut.
Ah, shit! I did it a bit too late.
Crap! Pay attention, this is how it... First, the killer tortured and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him... Allow me to cut through those words!
Again.
No, there's no doubt Nagito's...
Who cares about the duct tape?
We don't need to play a game.
Why do you always side with Hajime? You have a crush?
Are you in elementary
You were
school?
with us when I peeled the duct tape off Nagito. The blood on Nagito's face wasn't under the...
The blood on his face came from his... Which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms...
And the duct tape had a lot of... He must have been struggling to...
Perhaps the duct tape was used so we wouldn't be able... Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape...
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such...
They probably had a deep grudge against...
Then... If so...
No, they didn't just... If not, they...
I can't think of...
But who could have... When the fire occurred, everyone... Yeah. From right after I opened... Which means it is plausible to...
The killer isn't one of us, but that's not...
Even if it was only a coincidence.
Based on the pattern up, we should suspect that some kind of... I do not...
That's our Miss Sonia. You have such an amazing... Alrighty then. Let's sit down.
The direct cause of the fire was... the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
The killer used some kind of setup. He lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
They probably just threw the lighter.
Based on the shape of that oil lighter, it can stand upright while the flame is lit.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
Some way?
Maybe they used invisible thread.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
Or perhaps opening the door caused...
That is correct.
I agree with that.
Sonia, that is correct.
I also agree that
Just as I thought, it was the wind...
No, not wind pressure. A huge number of tipped-over Monokuma. It looked like they were scattered everywhere. Just a single line leading from the warehouse door to the...
Does that mean anything?
The killer probably arranged those Monokuma panels to create a
Domino effect. You mean those tiles, kid?
In place of those tiles, the kill... So when we opened the warehouse door, and from there, they fell like dominoes until they reached...
But wouldn't it be obvious that those big...
That's probably why they turned off the lights in the warehouse.
So the reason the warehouse was dark...
And one more thing. There was some...
I see!
You're talking about the MP3 player, right? That hymn blaring throughout the warehouse.
Who in that? Oh wait, that.
That's it. But those sounds, looking back on it, it was...
And when we opened the door, the domino...
Yeah, and that's how...
You don't look so sure.
At the time,
Because the panel...
But the blocked doorway...
Is that a...
It's a major problem.
I see!
The killer couldn't have left.
If the panel was so close to the door, the killer inside the warehouse wouldn't be able...
Does that mean they were hiding it?
Who? We were all...
Based on the patterns up...
You don't have to think so hard. There's a...
You don't mean...
Hajime?
The person who solved the domino effect, there's only one person who could have done that.
This is my answer!
So basically, Naruto commits
What
suicide.
if...
Why'd you bring him?
He wasn't just the...
Huh?
Not just...
He was the victim.
Are you saying this was a suicide? His body was covered in torture wounds. Or did you already forget?
But... Nagi...
That's not the it, even for a creep like Nagito.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems we need to discuss how...
Need to discuss... That's not necessary at all.
I feel like we're looking for...
tie up your own arms and let... No, that's wrong.
That is incorrect because part of the rope was burnt.
Hold on a sec.
What? I mean, it's no mistake.
No, it shouldn't have been both of it. The rope on his right arm was completely burnt up.
That was just burned by the fire.
It burned because of the fire. But that was part of the trap.
I see.
Take a close look. Even though the rope was burnt up, his sleeve wasn't burned at all. With a burn like this, no matter how you... That rope was burned in advance so it would...
Then Nagito's right arm wasn't tied up, right?
Yeah, that should be...
Hajime, that's awesome! I'll let you cop a feel if you want.
Akane, you should not give it away for free. Make sure they pay you first.
That's definitely...
Fine. I just gotta...
That's not what I meant. I'm talking about... I mean, even if his right hand wasn't...
It's impossible to stab a knife into your right hand with your right hand.
Hajime,
Not only did she try to charge me, now she wants money back.
Hold on.
Then hurry up.
If it's something lame, I'll make...
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
if he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
I agree
Possible.
with that.
Possible.
The life-size Monokuma plushie. He must have used that to prop the knife.
Makes sense. He inserted the knife handle into that hole to prop it. That's it. He had to place the plushie.
So the blood on the plushie came from Nagito after he stabbed the...
I see.
But for a moment, I seriously thought a bleeding plushie is soup.
After stabbing his hand, he no longer needed the plushie.
Probably thought the fire would incinerate it and just...
So what do you think now, Fuyuhiko?
I get what you're saying about the wound on his right hand, but... The spear. Basically, you're saying Nagito committed suicide by if you think about the order. If that's true, how is that? He can't grab a spear with his right hand if a knife is stabbed into it.
Then he probably took the spear first, and as he endured the pain, he stabbed the knife into it.
There is a... If you got penetrated by something...
I'm sorry.
Like I said, if you got...
Say it one more time.
Hey, bastard, you better cut it out.
Like she said, in that condition, it'd be hard to use a spear with...
So you're saying it's impossible?
But no matter what I think,
To think that one of us could kill some...
You say you can't believe it, but that's why you...
You just shut your mouth if you even think...
But it's... This might
Go
also be...
safe now.
Are you saying there is a killer in...
Of course that doesn't
He would have
include Miss
screamed, but then I
So...
As we
remembered that
just
his mouth was duct
said,
tape.
but even if I'm betrayed again, no matter how many times I may be betrayed,
I also want to believe that there's no killer.
do you really think so?
But you said it too.
I did say difficult. I feel that there's...
What kind?
I don't know.
You don't know.
It's impossible to figure out by myself. That's how. We made it this far
And
up
she
till
had
now.
the spear propped up,
Everyone.
ready to
Alright, let's...
pour when the time was right. I mean, everything
How
else
did
was all on
Nagito
him.
stab himself with a spear? Let's work together and think this through.
When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand.
No, that's
Not
wrong.
necessarily. He did have blood on his left hand.
Hold on. It's still too early.
Why?
But there was something off about the blood stain on the palm of his hand. He only had blood on the lower area of his palm. Beyond that...
When the blood splattered,
That settles the description of that bloodstain. Look, there's blood on the back.
Like you said.
So he might have
looks
held
like
the spear
We
before.
might need to think and use if there's blood on his palm and the back of his hand.
I see!
I thought that beforehand, but
When
I
the blood
didn't.
splattered, he was
But I just
probably
thought that
gripping with his
hypothetical.
left hand. That's why there's such a strange-looking bloodstain on his palm.
Was he grabbing his front tail?
Perish the thought! Now that you mention it, compared to he probably
But even if he held the spear with his tied up...
Hey, Chiaki, what do you... Hey, don't tell me...
At times like this, you should always strike.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, like I thought. However, what's important is...
I see!
That's it. Instead of the handle, there was a metal weight at the tip of the cord, but there were bloodstains. Plus, the joint between the weight and the cord had a...
Isn't the size of that cut-off section...
Ah, you're right. And then the blood that was ended up getting on Nagito's left hand.
But why is it so important to know which part of the spear he was gripping?
You're not gonna say he gripped the tip of the cord,
That is where the clue to solve is. I am sorry.
Nagito was gripping the cord extending from the butt of the spear with his left hand. How did he stab himself in the stomach with his spear?
It seems we are stuck.
At a time... How about we stick to...
That's a long plan.
One step... Let's focus on the spear...
How it was...
Not get out here. Question 1. Above Nagito. Oh, why someone have landed directly in his chest? In the way it was positioned. Oh, of course I was dead, dumbass. I had to check when notice when my character was still moving. I have to take notes on these things because I forget easily. Space cause.
It's all coming together!
The spear impaled Nagito as he was laying face up. It must have been perpendicular.
If Nagito did that all by himself,
That'd be awesome, but... He'd probably use the ceiling girder to...
Nagito probably slung the cord over the spear. He hoisted the spear direct.
Very good, everyone did hate him, so
And
you
if
only put
Nagito let-
suicide
I noticed a
half.
slight red streak on...
The blood on the
well,
cord.
after
So,
the first
how about
trial.
He... If someone else...
I agree. When I was... Why did the killer...
so you're saying
Then he really... Every single wound on his...
not just that. He did all that while he was. spear should not have stabbed Nagito until the very end. Which means Nagito wounded himself while
Did he put the duct tape on his mouth, too?
He probably covered his own mouth so...
Did he? That's beyond...
To make it look
He
like
was
someone.
probably trying to get it by committing a suicide that looked like a murder. His goal was to get us...
Did he want us to die?
It's messed up.
Yeah.
Jeez, and I was starting to feel a little sympathetic towards him. How stupid of me. I completely underestimated his capacity for malice. Mind-boggling malice that friends was even after he's died. That's the folly malice took. I'd forgotten all about it until now. If he was here now, he'd probably be snared.
However, there is one thing I still do. Whatever became of...
He was probably planning to...
So why did he not just... If he had no qualms with killing everyone...
I bet the bomb scare was part of the strategy behind this trip. He made us split up and search for a bomb, so he created a scenario where...
He tried to make us doubty.
Did he cause a bomb scare?
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusion.
You...
Yeah.
Yeah, his sanity was...
That should be...
He did prove that his
No,
sanity was
I agree
slipping throughout
that
the game.
Nagito killed... It's probably... So what are you gonna...
What are you thinking?
Well, there's...
You're right. It is...
Then... That means we're done with this last class. It's okay to read such a...
Then it's okay? It's okay. Understood.
No.
Hold...
Sorry, just a little more. I can't help but feel like...
Like who the traitor...
But the issue here is who killed Nagito.
That's true.
The mystery isn't... No matter how you look at it, I'm a little worried.
Hey, what do you mean?
There's just one thing that does plus. It's something even Nagito couldn't influence.
Something related to Nagito's death. And it's something that even he couldn't miss.
You're gonna keep...
Something related to... The Monokuma file.
I see! Is it about the Monokuma file?
Yeah, that's it.
Huh? There was something suspicious in the Monokuma...
The suspicious part of the Monokuma file that Chiaki is worried about is... What is it? What's hidden in the Monokuma file? Could it be... Is it something that hasn't been written in the Monokuma file this time? Cause of death.
Case's Monokuma file.
Isn't that weird?
But the cause... The spear and Nagito...
That pretty much hints towards it being a suicide.
It's not included if it's...
I plead the...
There he goes again! But even during Gundam's case, the thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma file.
I'm saying that
Hold on a
said.
Are you suggesting,
You guys were the ones.
No, I don't think it's a mistake to call buds. It's... Come to think of it, did Nagito really?
Are you
That's not what I meant. I just remembered that his malice all... For example...
Huh?
Did Nagito's malice drive him to... I mean, this is not...
Because you believe in his... I see. I guess...
What friendship?
What should we do, you guys? I think we should keep going.
You're right.
just to be safe, huh? Guess I have no choice.
This is friggin' annoying, but if you guys say you're doing it...
Hey, Monokuma! You heard us.
We've come this far. That's what I believe. Oh, splendid.
No, never mind. I'm probably overthinking. This is how you get your kicks.
So if we're working together, where do we start?
Why don't we try remove... In the beginning, our discussion advanced. It's better to confirm if the
Other
If something other than the spear killed Nagito.
That was definitely a gruesome wound.
If you think the cuts on his lip...
Are we finished all...
I feel like...
Then let's bring up whatever we... Exactly!
Fatal wound, that was the poison. Because that was the part of that still missing.
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right? It's not the other wounds, right?
With all those wounds... Maybe he simply bled to death.
Nope.
There's no way he burned to death.
Nope.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
That is
I
correct.
agree with that.
It is a poison. Most likely.
That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility. If the cause of death was something we can't see, then...
It is true that poison is not something we...
I remember when I went to investigate inside the refrigerator.
Additionally, that's a... I see. Now that you met...
If poison was a...
However, it's common for...
I see. I'm sure...
What is that?
But, even if blood blotches it, there's no way we'd know...
Did he wound his...
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear. If it was a slow-acting...
No, the warning label...
Then it's impossible.
And this is when the hardtail appears!
You're totally overvalued.
His mouth was covered with duct tape. If
there's no way he could have drank the poison. Just kidding.
Are there any left?
Hell no! No matter how you...
Since we've
Gas?
already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what Operation Elimination Method.
The way the poison entered Nagito's body, the answer is written on the warning label. Possibly gas. If it was liquid, people would be dead. If it was solid, people would be dead because it'd still be able to, because it would still linger. Whereas if it was gas, it could easily it could evaporate and just disappear in doing so. You might believe it is, but it's not that far-fetched. What the fuck? There we go. Ah, God, I did it. That was lucky. Would have gone up yellow if that was the case.
It's all coming together. What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Inhaled?
It's written on the poison's warning. Dangerous when vaporized. In other words,
Poison gas! Then I'll...
He breathed that poisonous gas. But if poisonous gas had spread throughout...
The reason we didn't clean this
I see! The sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to...
The poison gas disappeared.
Well, this was... Of course! The chemical bonds that formed... Also,
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of...
if it meets the requirements that way...
Yeah, the true cause of the wounds on his body, the spirit...
So what?
Huh?
We figured out that Nagito died from... In the end, it doesn't change the fact...
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and...
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. All right. All the mystery should be...
Well,
What?
Hey, what happened?
There might have been... If Nagito committed suicide, but then why wasn't there anything that looked like...
Anything that looked like...
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse...
I see! Are you talking about the container the poison was kept in?
Yeah. If Nagito
He can't carry around poison without putting it in a...
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
The container...
It's probably plastic or glass. Even the plastic fragments of the fire...
Then, does that mean someone...
So that's why you mentioned...
I
mean, even if he had an accomplice...
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away.
You're right! You're...
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case?
That's no...
Huh?
I feel like by calling this Nagito's suicide. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably say something like, So
Nagito's go... Still! Shut up!
I get what you're saying, but... In the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right? Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion...
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless.
Even if there really was an accomplice, like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody...
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our...
It's fine, okay? And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the
What is this feeling just now? Even though it was brief, it was like a strong flash of light running through the back of my head. Maybe what Kale said just now might be a new thing, which is since never asked. 5 grenades. swear they might as well have made the friggin' completely taking any damage of bloody gold. Fire grenade.
I see.
Huh?
The fire grenade. Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire. Yeah. Instead, it was in a As long as he put the poison in the. It can be hidden with the other fire grenade.
That bastard. He totally. Which means. Didn't.
Yeah, that has to.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, the canister was completely sealed shut by a.
You just have to peel off that seal and.
That is true, but.
Hold on. Did you?
Hajime.
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagi.
Seriously? That's a...
Sonia's words are proof.
Huh?
I can prove it with this. Take a look. We found this under Nagito's... Huh?
No. The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched.
You found the aluminum seal and.
There's more. He also found a gas mask.
Did he use those?
It's a dangerous poison after all.
So what's the... Nagito put the poison in the grenade kit, so in the end, he still fucking committed suicide!
You're right. If the canister wasn't thrown away.
See, I told you.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. In actuality...
What did you say?
Hey!
What the hell?
Is this not...
No, it's... I'm sorry.
Realize...
We know Nagito used... So when was it deployed when I thought along... It probably...
The moment the fire grenade's in floor, and the moment... When we all threw the grenades.
Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire...
Yeah. When we all threw the grenades, the poison was deployed.
If that is true...
One of us.
What the...
One of us through the...
Hold on a second.
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
You said so,
You mean,
Do you know?
who prepared the poison fire grenade?
I see! It was Nagito, obviously.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one?
Crap! I see!
Oh yeah, of course it's Nagito.
That was also Nagito.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same?
The next question will be my last. Why did Nagito set the...
I see!
To make someone for the poison.
Don't tell me. He set the warehouse on fire?
He set the fire just so we'd put it out?
It was a trap.
A trap?
Preparing the poison. Creating a reason. It was all a trap to make one... Serious, I don't know.
Huh? Could it be?
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do. And for that reason, he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenade. setting up a murder nobody can solve.
What the?
Nagito did not commit murder. To do that, the poison grenade... All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered. Because of that, Nagito and then...
Hold on. It might be the poison's fault they let go of the spear.
Even so,
That's right! Nagito's killed.
Are you fucking...
That was his even the wounds all over his body. It was all... His true goal was creating a... He wanted to prove to us that there are
He probably expected that his fake After all, a mystery. However, as you solve mystery, for those of you, meaning he used... Not all mysteries can be...
That's totally messed up.
it is my fault.
That's not the fucking...
It's not me.
But what's your...
It's impossible. Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we could make a decision.
However,
That's right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out. Monokuma doesn't know.
You know, I don't actually... I know perfectly well what's... I know you use the bath... Please don't... So, of course this trial still counts.
Yes, he says.
is giving up? No.
Is there any way to
Yes,
figure...
indeed.
Even though it's... There's one way. Hey, is it alright? I want to make sure Pachi...
That's right, it doesn't mean the trial's over yet. Even though I don't know who killed Nagito, it should be clear what kind of suspect. Then I have to, even if it leads to mistake.
Got it.
Yep. Well, of course there's that doors. Yep.
this case. The person who actually arranged this incident. He kept a specific item inside his car, Monokuma's special poison, which... Using the gloves and gas mask that he got... Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison. When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence, the blue aluminum seal on the grenade. With that, Nagito finished making the poisoned fire... and put it back with the rest of the grenades. The next morning, Nagito appeared before us. While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito... In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the mont to the curtain and placed an oil... From there, Nagito set his...
Yep, his mental state is definitely deteriorated that much. No point of
Then he tied his arms, however. In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and leg... As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand, he lay down face up, just beneath the... But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape. He stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs. Finally, he propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand off. He didn't just want us to think he was tied up. He also wanted us to think he'd been through all this. Nagito never let... His plan still wasn't over. In fact... Meanwhile, we finally arrived at the... After seeing his message, But that was part of not... We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma. The panels fell one after another until they... Shocked by the sudden fire, we rushed... We then aimed for the fire's origin point. It never occurred to us that one of those... The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing... The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it... which caused him to let go of the rope in his left... This is all the information. His true intention was to set one... At this time, we still don't know who the killer is. Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. In conclusion, this should be the truth.
How about it, Chiaki?
Just as I thought. You saved me.
What Hajime said is... Probably did Nagito? He said this to us earlier. That feeling of belief is at the... He believed we'd notice the fire grenades, and he believed we'd fall by believing in us.
What do you mean? And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? I want you to try to...
I see!
His talent.
Nagito
He was
believed in
the
his talent.
ultimate lost student. So that pretty much hints that he was using that to his
It's not
advantage.
so...
But...
You're right.
Because by setting up the trap, he knew he was going to be looking for it to work, and there's someone else would be put in the frame. King's getting flashbacks from
But his luck doesn't have anything
from the
to do
top
with
I
six.
just thought he factored in his belief in us. No, there's no way. No, he probably had a target. The target's true identity. That's why he relied on being the ultimate. As long as he had.
He risked his...
He probably
Who is... I see! That's it. The traitor.
Then
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the very end.
then what?
It won't work with just any student handbook. If you want to disarm that bomb, you have to use the traitors.
So he was. That's probably true.
But if he just wanted to out the traitor... Damn it!
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
By finding out who the traitor is, that's something he'd say.
Mon ami, it looks like you...
And that concludes. Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him.
The only thing we can do...
If we don't, then we...
But even if we do believe... Well, I mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
You're absolutely right. If, by chance, the traitor wouldn't have...
Huh?
But they couldn't help it because...
Chiaki?
What's wrong, Chiaki? That's why...
You want us...
Yeah.
What?
Who do you think it is? Who do you think the future foundation...
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think...
Why?
A traitor who can only...
Why?
Because that's the nature...
Seriously?
Who do you think? Hajime.
It's... you? Chiaki?
Please! Just as expected, I'm the traitor. The agent sent by the Future Foundation.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
Hey,
What does this mean?
We were not tricked! After all, we have been working together, Chiaki. Being a... That is obviously a... Please, wait!
Shut the fuck up!
No,
Why?
because we already know the... So the only thing left... Hold on! If you say you are the traitor, we cannot vote until we are...
hey, if you're really the traitor,
It's weird, isn't it?
It's definitely strange, right? Maybe... I wanted to protect everyone. Hey, Hajime.
Favor?
I want you to prove to them that I...
What? What are you saying?
I want to explain everything to you guys. That's why... I want you to do it.
Whether I can prove it or not, that's not the problem. Don't you understand? You may as well be asking me to kill...
I'm very sorry.
looks like it's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we...
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a...
She's not, cause... Chiaki? Monami? I'm not part of the same group. I don't know anything of... Hey, are you trying... Always been a... That's why I have no... Hajime. Chiaki, I hate you. Hajime, you stupid face! Let's all get along. Hajime, you stupid face! I won't let you. I'll lower your grade. First open and mix. I won't let
again! When we investigated Nagito's cottage, I discovered that's your notebook, right?
I don't know. Don't tell me. Is that right? Since I knew...
Give me that note. What is this?
Is the traitor's idea?
Nagito was probably looking for that too, but you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook. However, it's different.
You know?
It took me this long.
No, the truth is I already know the moment I found this notebook. It's just only to turn my eyes from the truth it contains. Now clearly,
First of all, this isn't Monami's stuff.
Then the one who wrote this...
Someone connected to Monami.
If so, is it evidence?
But how would you know who the...
Because there's an entry written in here that...
Final deadline.
in the notebook. There it is. It's true, but the only one who knew that. That's right. The only person... That's why Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly...
There must be some mistake. I mean, if Chiaki is the traitor, what was all that time we spent? Was that all?
Miss Sonia.
Chiaki is... She is...
I'm not... I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you do something...
Now that you mention it,
She tested it out right away after being told.
That doesn't make any sense.
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake.
Shit, that is a mistake. Why are you saying such things?
Of course...
I will not believe it. There is...
But then nobody...
Chiaki is not the traitor.
when we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me, when I tried to detonate it.
That's not it. That's not it. Sonia shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake. Monami was also there when you found out the bomb, and you said so yourself.
Is that true?
Chiaki heard about it from Monami.
Since I've been found out, the reason I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb was a fake was I would have had to explain how it...
I do not want to hear that! Enough already. I do not want this.
Sonia...
And does not mean we should just... Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Knowing it was a fake isn't the problem. What matters is who told her. What matters is that she heard about it from Monami.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier. He knows everything about this island. Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was... If so, you could not declare that. Monami and Chiaki were working together.
Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island. Monokuma probably told you that it was fake beforehand.
You're right. Monokuma probably... But Monokuma shouldn't have told...
That...
No, he won't lie at times.
Hajime!
That's...
It's just, even if Chiaki is the traitor, that basically just means...
That's not it.
Telling us to trust his luck?
There's no way I can believe it.
I'm telling you, that's not it. We shouldn't believe in Monokuma, or we have to believe in Chiaki.
Huh?
It doesn't matter who the even if Chiaki is the traitor. I believe in the that Chiaki is saying she wants. So the only thing we can do is believe her.
Damn it.
Hey, there's nothing to be sad about, you know? Unlike before, you guys can stay alive.
Are you telling us to believe in you?
I'm sorry. Monami, you're probably gonna get scolded by, but still. And...
It's not up to me to... However, I believe it's... We could even call...
Hey, what if you two...
I know.
Hey.
You don't have to worry.
Drop Monokuma into an endless pit, will you? Drop Monokuma into a bottomless pit. It's not fair. I'm not the same as everyone else. There's no way I can agree to this. Emptiness, loneliness, sadness. Most of all, I'm ashamed of my weakness, but even so, I have to move forward. If I believe in the person, I have to start walking and believe with much hope as possible in what lies ahead.
Even so.
Monokuma, you fucking bastard. You turned everyone against a person he could all call a friend.
Damn it!
Damn it.
Congratulations.
Damn it.
Damn it!
Chiaki, let me ask you one more time. Are you really part of the Future Foundation? An agent of the organization that belongs to this island? Is that really true?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys.
What?
That is...
I cannot believe it, even though I do not want to believe. There's no choice but to believe that.
I'm sorry.
It would have been better if I could have said it sooner, but I couldn't.
'Cause...
Can't
Well?
betray. What the heck? But in the end, you did something similar. It's no different than sharing your secret yourself.
Why?
Now's not the time to be laughing.
Well?
But strangely enough, I don't have any regrets. In fact, I'm somewhat happy. I was able to think I need to protect everyone. That's why I felt bad. You're still saying stuff I don't get, but if we ask you anything, you're just not gonna answer, right? Like if we ask you why you're in
I'm sorry. That is...
even if you were
Yeah.
anyway, it's not her fault, it's the freaking scumbag Monokuma's fault. He's the one who's intent on executing her. About now, was that really Nagito's goal? Is it really okay to see us trying to find the killer and eliminate them? If so, isn't it strange? Strange. I mean, we nearly lost, right? And if Chiaki hadn't said anything, we definitely would have lost.
Yes, indeed.
Congratulations.
Huh? Are you serious?
Now Naruto's gone?
Nope.
It's okay. Okay.
Well?
I mean, it's not just Naruto's fault. If circumstances had been different, he probably wouldn't have taken things so far.
Chiaki.
Perhaps.
Hey, come on now.
I can't lose. Hi-ya!
Huh?
I will no longer.
Stupid! Stop! What are you doing?
As they say, we shall.
She's self-destructed.
What'd you say?
What? What's going on?
Huh?
Monokuma, like, done?
No, no.
Ah! Phew. I can't move. If I don't beat you,
Stop it, I say! I'm sorry, I lose!
hey!
Seriously, stop it. If you don't stop right now, it's all gonna be
I
destroyed.
won't forgive you.
Of course I'm doing it so you'll all be destroyed. I'll be the one to
I
protect
won't
my
let
students.
you.
I'll protect them in my life.
Hey!
Now then, how many of them are still there? You might as well come out all at once.
Ooh, how
How
exciting.
many? Not that much. Just around 10 to the power of 60. Oh, what did you say? 1 million? 110, 100. That's 1 to the 60th. 10 to the
Hey!
60th.
Too bad. That's wrong.
What? Those were just stuffed animals. That's right. I checked them in my hand.
Damn it! Hey,
Could it be?
Hey!
Hold on. If you bring up magic so suddenly, we're gonna be so confused. Unless you mean magic in the technological sense, we won't understand.
Hey!
What's going on? Don't tell me. They're not gonna call this magic or something. Well, I don't care how you interpret it.
in the end, even if Monami risks her life or does whatever, it doesn't matter to my army of 10 to the power of 6. So how about this? This overwhelm... What's this?
I can't lose.
It's okay, Mon. Well, let's believe in... Right?
Damn it.
What the hell is going on? I do not know for certain, but the only thing I can say
Please listen!
Monokuma is an enemy of the Future Foundation. Does that mean there's another organization that's our enemy besides the Future
This is
Foundation?
bad.
We're in this situation because we're caught up in a dispute between these two organizations. Okay, that's it. Let's just leave that talk for later. Because the punishment time. Hold on, just a little more. Just a little more time. To wait or not to wait, that's the question. But what will cause more despair? That's the real question. How about we throw you into an endless pit, you bastard? If you think about it, you'd know, right? There's no way I'd wait. But I haven't...
I'm sorry.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment. Special bleeding.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
That is... You guys, I'm sorry about so many things. I'm sorry.
Just one last time.
I don't know what's more annoying,
Let me say
Monokuma or
something
getting
that makes
freaking
me
eyelash
sound
in my
like a
eye.
teacher. There's no need to be a hero. When you do that, you end up blaming yourself, blaming other people, and feel. But still, it doesn't. Even if people don't acknowledge you, you just cause. If you can learn to love yourself.
Bye, everyone.
Let's give it everything.
Even until the very end, I couldn't look away from Chiaki's final moments. I fell to my knees, a feeling of powerlessness spread through my body. It's over. It just had to end before I could ask what I needed to ask, before I could say what I needed. Chiaki vanished with my arms, and I couldn't even tell her thank you. I said that, would she have been comforted a little? As she was executed as a traitor, would she have been comforted a little? I don't know. My chest.
I don't believe... What? Phew. Huh? Hey! I shall now present... Whew.
It matters that there are 5 people left. You plan to make a void of
Silly fool!
Hey, No! Hey,
Hey!
Yep. Yeah. Shing.
Even after I woke up, my will to move my body didn't come back. That's why I didn't look back on anything that happened until now. And I hope to know. I didn't think what was going to happen. I just kept feeling the fact. Yeah, because that's Monokuma. He stabs you in the back and then stabs you in the exact same wound, etc, etc. Night at the walker. A place where my boys didn't matter everything was about to end. Yep, here's a freaking bomb. Suddenly my body shuddered. Right when I opened my eyes, I was gripped by pain. What the fuck? I left the cottage around the night.
See? Well? Yep. Perhaps.
What, did he use the body as a sacrifice? To make up for the chase put everyone through? Hey, you're late. Is it true? Nagito really left me.
Listen well.
Damn right.
Come on, Gundam's still alive. Oh wait, no, he's a hamster. Ironic.
I wonder who's watching.
Is it a traitor from the Future Foundation? If so, congratulations. Looks like it ended the way I hoped it would. Ended the way he hoped it would.
Damn it.
Nagito's trying to kill everyone except the traitor. Damn it, it was just a monarchy.
Hey!
So he really set up the traitors to kill her, and he even tried to make them survive the trial. But why would he do that? Enough for useless talk. It appears there's still more. What the fuck? But if everyone but the traitor is watching this video, then unfortunately I guess I lost. The outcome is the complete opposite of the hope I believed in. But not that matters for me anyway. I mean, no matter what the outcome is, it doesn't matter for a girl like me. Now then, let's put this meaningless introduction aside and get down to physics. Since I don't know who I'm talking to, I'm going to speak so that both sides will understand. First of all, you might be wondering why I did what I did. Well, I just took action after talking about it for so long. Expect the prize and final favor and allow me to learn something. It would be troublesome if everyone found out, so I already disposed of that thing. But anyway, I'm totally surprised, I mean... The Future Foundation's traitor must have known that from here. And so I was able to learn the truth about this world and resolve to take action immediately. Actually made found out factory. Deep down I always wanted to help protagonist myself. Before telling out the code, make the weapon. But now that I know that truth, I love Goku Monokuma's actions, I'm starting to see what he's planning. By giving us information on the island of Mystery and the Future Foundation, he's raising more results. I'm sure he needs you for imagining despair. Thus Monokuma tried to show that despair to someone. Now that someone is... Helen died. Seriously pissing me off, and Helena. I try to see it and leave. See him leave something good like this is only $102. So happy. It's so happy, or geez, well, I hope it's true. With Monokuma's true identity. How could they come up with a plan like that? But it does enough reflecting on the past, let's talk about the future. If you want to escape Monokuma's plan, that's the place you built. Can you turn to that place?
Well...
Normally you need to follow a bunch of steps into that place, but since that message gets really steps, you can think there's a new set or something. I'll call you that for some months. Oh, well, I'm not feeling on one. Now there's nothing to do. You guys still think you're not gonna die or something? Stop it, don't... Stop. I've hide this until 110%. I knew it!
Please call me.
This was the details. And that 1037 that negative said was there in the past. There's no what the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Is it really so?
You are a boy, right?
What the fuck is going on?
I'm gonna do it!
She's back.
Thanks.
future for you, Hiko.
Shut up. This is your leader's order.
Please ask who replied to you on this point. That is your leader's order.
What?
What was that?
In the name of my family.
I'm going to...
Hajime! It's gonna be fine.
Oh, I thought I was going to have to play in. That's lucky. Beyond the store, the future's waiting. A sparkling future. Now then, let's move.
Is this a trial ground? But why am I...
It sure looks like a trial ground. Huh?
What? Something's wrong. What did I do? No, that's not it. I'm not the weird. What's really weird is... What? What the fuck? Well, I'm ending the episode here. There's gonna be one more and then I guess I'm finished.